Most beginners don't fail because trading is too hard. They fail because they make the same mistakes over and over again. It's like Groundhog Day. Now, the crazy part is those mistakes are predictable. After 20 years and watching thousands of traders come through this, I can tell you the patterns of failure are almost identical, which is good news because if you know what's coming, you can avoid it. So today I'm handing you the cheat sheet, and as you go through this, make sure to hit that link below and get your free day trading workbook. There's a section where you can track your mistakes, patterns, and habits so you don't just learn this once, you actually correct it in real time. We all make mistakes. It's part of trading, fixing them and not making them again. Because awareness is what separates repeating mistakes from eliminating them. Now, first one, trading too big too soon. Now, we've talked a ton about risk management in this video. Previous videos, I talked to you about either paper trading or just trading a few shares, okay? So many people want the money but don't want to learn how to trade. Get the mechanics down. I don't want you panicking on order types or how to recognize a chart when you've got thousands of shares of a volatile stock. At that point, when you get to the point where you're trading thousands of shares, it should be mechanical and rote. This is how I sell. This is how I react. This is what I do. That emotion is going to cause you to freeze and probably make the wrong decision. I remember years ago when I got started, I was actually short a stock that was spiking, and I just moved to a new broker. You know, we used to have to change brokers all the time to get the shares to short, and I was kind of unfamiliar with the interface, and I actually doubled down. Instead of buying to cover the stock, I actually shorted just as many shares. I doubled down, and that stock was going parabolic, one of my biggest losses ever. That loss was completely avoidable. I was trying to get out. I was trying to make the right decision, but because I was unfamiliar with the interface, I screwed up and took a crippling loss. I mean, it was doubly bad because of that. But make sure you have the mechanics down so you can be much more mechanical. Now, next thing I see, people skip watch list creating and they just chase what's ever moving. Like, listen, I know that building a watch list and doing due diligence takes time. We spent an entire video going over that. It can be time consuming, but you're learning at the same time and you're looking for the higher probability setups and you're preparing in advance. It's absolutely instrumental in successful trading. Plan your trade, trade your plan. You show up late, don't trade. Don't make the cardinal mistake of showing up at the market open and something gets mentioned in the chat room or an alert goes off and you just pile in. It's going to end badly. Next, big, huge, I already told you my story, is adding to losers. We trade very volatile stocks. They spike 100%, they pull back 50%. Never, ever, ever add to a loser. We add to winners, okay? There's a quote I like to use. Winners add to winners, losers add to losers. All you're doing by adding to a loser is trying to fix an already bad situation. Now, sure, you double down, it bounces, now you're in the green. That's the good. That's when it actually works, the 1 out of 100 times. Most of the time, all you're doing is trying to put your will on the market, and the market's always right. And then now you have double the position, you were wrong already, and then you got double the losses or triple the losses. Winners add to winners, losers add to losers. Which do you want to be? Another mistake, especially when you're new, is trading every single day. Sometimes, now the market's really hot right now. One of the reasons I'm doing this course is there's a crazy amount of opportunity out there, but I see people breaking the rules all the time. I'm like, I'm going to spend 2 full days to get this done to convince people to follow the rules. But even in this hot market, some days there's just nothing there. Recognize that. Now, if you don't build watch lists and write trade plans, you'll be unable to recognize that, but just be okay with it. I mean, most of you are part-time traders. You probably have a day job. Like, just focus on your job that day. Crush the project you're working on and make the boss happy. And then tomorrow, when there is a good trade, you know, you can goof off and I won't tell the boss, I promise. Then you can be trading. Don't fall in this mindset that you have to trade every single day, every single hour. I see that trip up a lot of people. I'm like, they're entering positions. I'll see them in the chat room and I'm like, what's he even doing? I see nothing right now, but he's got a little bit of free time. He wants to get that dopamine hit. He's not being a trader. He's just trying to make something happen. Another thing that people ignore the daily chart all the time. It's another thing. I just see people, they're like, I'm talking about the long-term downtrending stock or the fact that this stock is a one and done, as we call it. I'm like, this stock never runs. They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, look at the daily chart. A lot of people never zoom out. We did a previous lesson on using multiple time frames to stack the odds in your favor. If you're just staring at today's chart, you're missing all of that valuable chart history. I like to think of charting as, giving you data towards what this stock has the potential to do or not do. And if you're ignoring the daily chart, you're just going to buy a bunch of one and dones and stocks that have spiked and failed 5 times in the last year because you didn't recognize that. Another big mistake, listening to chat rooms and Twitter. Like, listen, I have a chat room. I'm very proud of it. Most of the day, I'm fighting people to stay focused and focus on good trades, but it's a lot of chaos. I mean, even, all these chat rooms, a lot of people are uninformed, they're impulsive, they're not learning all the lessons in in this course, and they're just throwing out stuff, they're throwing out this. And I remember, especially when you're beginning, it's very easy to kind of assume other people know more than you. Like, I remember this. I was like, hey, this guy's typing in chat all day. He must know a lot. There's actually a rule that I apply to a lot of these chat rooms, and I want you guys to write this one down. Typically, the people that talk the most know the least. And I think that's kind of common in everything, but really in stock chat rooms. But you're new, and there's this guy just throwing stuff out all day long, and you're like, well, he must know his stuff. And most of the time, the people that talk the most know the least. And there's also something called Dunning-Kruger. Look it up when you get a sec. But it's very common in these rooms where people know a little bit more than everybody else, and they think they're an expert. And you, as a new trader, you think he's an expert too, but he's just Dunning-Kruger. He has a little bit more knowledge, but he's way off from mastery. The last thing is quitting just before it starts to click. You go back through these videos, I'm talking about a very slow approach, trading small, paper trading, focusing on learning versus the dollars. Now, if you go in with the mindset that I've told you many times through these videos of this is going to take time, just accept that. The very first video, I remember, I told you we use a workman-like approach. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is something you can build over time. The people that quit before it starts to click, they just have unrealistic expectations. No one has ever learned how to trade in a day, a week, or probably even a month. It takes time. It's complicated. There's a lot you need to know. You simply need experience. Like even if you're studying really hard, you're staying up all night, watching these videos and filling out your worksheets and reading books and doing all of this, you still need experience. And you can't get experience in a day, a week, or a month. It takes time. So my friends, if you can avoid these, and you will be ahead of almost every other beginner. These are the mistakes I see almost every single beginner make. It's not because you're better, but because you're not making the mistakes that take them out. So in the next video, we're going to put everything together and into something you can actually follow your written trading plan. Because without a plan, none of this sticks.